I thought I was searching for peace, but I was really searching for a way out. Out of pressure, out of debt, out of the weight that sat on my chest like it had signed a list there. I remember those days when I was running on empty but still forcing motion, working, thinking, trying, convincing myself that just a little more would finally let me breathe. But breath never came. Only more noise, more fear, more nights where sleep felt like a rumor, until one day I stopped. Not because I had a plan, but because I had nothing left. And in that quiet collapse, I whispered something that didn't sound like a prayer. Just truth. If you don't help me, I won't make it. And something shifted. Because the answer didn't come like I expected. Not sudden breakthrough. No money falling from the sky. Just a quiet realization I had forgotten. I wasn't living disconnected from God. I was living inconsistently aware of Him. Moments of presence followed by hours of chaos. Glimpses of peace drowned in waves of fear. And I saw it clearly. I was more conscious of my problems than I was of my Father. More aware of the storm than the one who holds the sea. And that's where it began. I didn't need more effort. I needed remembrance, a return to constant awareness. Not Sunday awareness, not prayer time awareness, but breath by breath awareness that I'm not alone. That the kingdom is not somewhere I visit, it's somewhere I live. And suddenly, everything changed. Because when I became aware, I started to see differently. If even the smallest things don't fall without His knowing, what am I afraid of? If I am seen constantly, then why am I carrying fear like I've been forgotten? That awareness did something to me. It softened me. It quieted something loud inside. And then came the next revelation: control. I had been fighting life like it was something to conquer, trying to force doors to open that weren't mine, trying to speed up time like I was late to something I didn't even understand. And I burned myself doing it. I am not the current, I am the boat. And peace came the moment I stopped rowing against what was never mine to command. Because real control is letting go of what isn't mine and holding steady to what is. My thoughts, my actions, my responses, everything else, I release it. And in that release, I found something I didn't expect. Rest. And then surrender found me, not loudly, not forcefully, but like truth always does. Quiet, undeniable, and deep. Because the more I became aware of who He is, the less I could pretend to be enough on my own. Surrender didn't feel like loss. It felt like being carried. Like finally putting down a weight I had been pretending was part of me. And I understood something I had missed my whole life. Peace is not for the strong. It is for the surrendered. Because a child doesn't strive. A child trusts. A child doesn't control. A child rests. And somewhere along the way I stopped being a child and started being a struggler. Trying to earn what was already given. Trying to build what was already established. Trying to become what I already was. And now I see it. The blueprint isn't complicated. It's just difficult to accept. Be aware. let go. Trust, surrender, not once but continuously, because peace isn't a destination, it's a posture, a way of being where I stop resisting and start aligning.